get comfortable. Hi guys. Oh, hi Anne Marie. I gotta take my medicine. My mouth's starting to hurt. Oh, you guys are coming in fast. Hi guys. Hi Jenny. Hi Mary. Hi Jess. Daphne. Marilyn. Kat. Adriana. Marina. Cynthia. Looking like a Libra. Denzel. Oh no, that's not Denzel. Danelle. Diva. Hair check. Hey y'all. So I'm working from home and my lip was dry as a mother. And I need to take my medicine. I am working, actually. I'm working home. I am working from home. From my bed, to be exact. My mouth is, I don't know what's going on with my mouth. It's okay, right? I mean, right now it's still hurting. Not hurting, but sore. You got a root canal too? Yeah, root canal is not where it's at. Um, so let's chat a little bit. What y'all want to chat about? There's some things I want to chat about, but you know, I'm just. Oh, my stomach growling. Um. Ooh, y'all getting juicy. I want to talk about the slap. Bye, Joyce. I think I know what you want to chat about, Connie. Y'all know I'm gonna put my 2 cents in it. Y'all know what I was about to talk about. Hey, Linda girl, I'm glad you caught her live too. I mean, I am growing out my hair, Marie. I mean, I've been grew it out, but I don't know if I want to dye it again. I grew out all my like bleach, blonde, and all that. I grew all of that out already, and so this is all like virgin hair, if you want to say it. I need at least 2 monitors to work. No, listen, I at work at the office I do have 2 monitors because it's so much easier. Okay. We gonna talk about it because they're all of social media. The whole world is talking about it. We are gonna talk about it because I do want to get y'all's opinion. But give me 1 second because I gotta send this email right quick and um. In the meantime, before we get into what social media is talking about, um, let me just since we're getting ready to talk about defending our loved ones, defending our significant others, I'm gonna take the time right now to defend my loved ones. Okay, And there are some comments that I read, and y'all haven't said this in a while, but I believe there are probably some newcomers who think they can come in and chime in about my relationship. One, I do not condone bullying, especially when it comes to my family or anything of that nature. And this whole narrative of, oh, you always paying and all this other bull crap, or he's using me. Um, I'm just here to shut that down because we both pay bills. We both have a job. Okay. I don't always pay for dinner, but yesterday is one of those times. And I don't always go live either. When every time we go out, yesterday I just decided to go live on YouTube, but I feel like I don't have to go on live every single time Kenny pays for food or pays for anything. Like, it's really not none of nobody's business. So for y'all to speak on that part, I've made it clear before and I'm making it clear again. Okay, so we both pay bills. We both pay for dinners. We both pay for everything equally. With that said, also about our relationship, because people seem to think that I am rude. I'm not rude. I'm far from rude. I do joke a lot. I do have a lot of sarcasm, and I do have a resting bitch face. That does not warrant me to be a rude person. I'm not rude. And anybody that knows me knows I'm not rude. Anywho, moving forward. Okay. And I felt like yesterday's live was very positive. It was funny. We had a lot of laughs with Kenny and Layla. We were all laughing and joking and playing around. They do bicker. That's one thing I can say. Layla and Kenny like to bicker at each other a lot. But that's their relationship. I It gets on my nerves though when they do bicker, but they like to I feel like sometimes they do it to annoy me on purpose, but who knows? You know what I'm saying? But anywho, I'm not all that, oh baby this and oh baby that and be fake, cuz I'm not fake. Um y'all want transparency, y'all want the realness, and I give that to y'all. But when I give it to y'all, don't label me as this and that and the third. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, but I guess I open the door for you for those type of criticism when I allow people into our relationship. But I can reassure you that my relationship is far from perfect. We are not the We do lovey dovey shit behind closed doors. Like, we have our little inside jokes about, you know, our love life, and we have like, I say things like, "Do you love me?" "I don't think you love me." "Do you love me?" And then he'll tell me, like, we have our little insiders, but uh, we're not gonna we're not gonna portray that to the rest of the world and make it seem like this loving this loving couple, and we have our ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? We have real life. We're human. We have real life human issues. Anywho, now that I got that out the way, I mean, at the end of the day, people are gonna talk regardless, so it really doesn't matter what I say. Y'all gonna make your own. Y'all gonna make your own narrative anyway. So, and I am loving in my own way. I am loving in my own way, but um, I just don't like the fake, the fakeness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. People, I seen a lot of YouTube couples, and they act like first of all, one of the things that I don't like about like a bunch of YouTubers is those pranks, those relationship pranks. I feel like those are all fake. Those are all scripted. those reactions aren't genuine. A lot of them I see like they act like their life is just so, it's just glitter and gold and nothing rust. And that's I don't like that. And that's why I try so hard to be transparent and still be genuine and be our genuine selves. So y'all gonna see tears, anger, y'all gonna see a bunch of attitudes and stuff like that. So y'all better be ready for the roller coaster. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all be ready for the roller coaster, because ain't nothing always sunshine and gold over here. And I love it. And I love it just the way, because that's what gives our relationship character. That's what gives my relationship, my family's relationship character. Like, we bicker, y'all seen it yesterday, like them two like bickering and stuff. Like, that's us on a daily basis. Like, when the camera comes on, nothing turns off. Nothing turns off. Our characters remain the same. Like, we are like that 24/7. They get on my nerves 24/7. Okay? Those two, I'm telling you. I love them with all my heart. But sometimes I want to put them on eBay. I do. I want to sell them. And I probably would do it for a cheeseburger and some fries. But I love them with all my heart. Anywho, let me read some of your comments because y'all wrote a lot and I want to. Anywho, um, all I want to know is what you said just to get the plain soup. How much do they charge? Oh, I don't know. I just said, the kids plain noodle soup. I don't speak Vietnamese, so I just told them the plain noodle soup. I definitely agree with you. Thank you, Linda. Who helped who helped with Layla when she was younger? My dad just died and he's my rock. I can't find no help and make too much for daycare assistance through the government. Pretty foreign. Um, I was blessed with a village. Not so like I was like Layla's grandmother, like her paternal grandmother, her grandmother on her dad's side. When I say that lady is a blessing to my life, like she is the biggest blessing, and I have a relationship with my ex's family to the point where they accept me. They even like I get invited to family functions, not because I am, you know, the mother of their grandchild, but I I've I'm not just somebody that he got pregnant and that was that. Like, I had a whole relationship with his mother. We had a friendship. She catered to me during my entire pregnancy. Um, she's just a blessing. Like, and if you guys didn't know, that's who I took with us to, me and Kenny invited her and paid for her ticket to come with us to Puerto Rico. Um, because yeah, like that's my village. And I was absolutely blessed. And I try not to say this, or I try not to speak on this without tearing up, but I wish y'all could understand the gratitude I have for Layla's grandmother. I mean, she's a I don't know what I would do without her. I don't know what I would do without her. So, um that's who helped me through my last 14 years of being a parent. Um yeah, I remember I met her when I was a teenager because we were high school sweethearts. We didn't go to the same high school, but because I went to school in Virginia. He's from DC, and but she paid for my entire um prom. She bought my prom dress. She got my hair done. She got my nails done. She rented the car. She treated me like the daughter that she never had because she doesn't have a daughter. So, um, sorry, I didn't mean to go off on the onto a different conversation, but pretty foreign. That's who my village is. When I say my village, she is my village. Anyway, hold on. I'm reading. Sorry, you guys. You guys are like commenting really. Hold on. Um, hold on. I'm trying to. Hold on. I'm trying. I keep getting these notifications on my phone from work. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm reading your comments. Um, I used to think people look fake too, but I realize it's my view that's skewed because all they're showing is they're happy at that moment. I'm making the assumption about their entire relationship. Dirty lettuce, I believe that's anybody on the internet. Truthfully, everybody does the same thing. Everybody does what you have done. So don't feel like you're alone on that. Um, that's why I subscribe to you, Connie, because you keep it real and raw. Thank you, Miss Diva. Um, I've been following your page for a long ass time, but you show that you are the realist. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love you, Parthenia. Did I say your name wrong? Please, please don't kill me if I said your name wrong. Um, Marie Anderson, I absolutely appreciate your comment. Um, Marie said it's because you're a beautiful young woman with awesome personality. And yes, I don't know you personally, but I know a good spirit when I see it. I appreciate you for saying that. Saran, the Thai Laos restaurant in Vegas is called Thai Lao Street Food, I think. Makeup tutorials. I'm not good with makeup tutorials myself, so I'm not ready for makeup tutorials. I am still learning how to do makeup. Okay. Okay. So now y'all want to talk about it. Let's talk about it. We're going to talk about it. And no, you're not the only one. I'm still at work myself. Dolores said, I hope you can try to treat your daughter as well as you treat your friends and your live-in man. I think I'm doing a pretty good damn job at being a mother and treating my daughter the way a young woman should be treated. She's a teenager, so any teenager um has what do you say when they smell themselves? You know when teenagers smell themselves and they start to get sassy and stuff, and then you can't help but want to pull a Will Smith on them. That's where we're at in this stage of um in the life of a teenager. That's where we're at. But yes, I treat my daughter well. Okay, I spend a lot of money on her too, and I know money ain't don't make the world go round. But listen, if you have kids, be prepared. Be prepared. If you're not yet at that teenage stage, be pre be prepared because teenagers cost a lot of money, and especially when you have a girl. Actually, teenagers in general, they're expensive because I know teenage boys. I know with they feet getting bigger and their height and they be somewhat smelling themselves too, but they're not they don't get the sassiness like girls do, but they get expensive as far as like clothes and stuff. Teenage girls just wants everything: makeup, clothes, shoes, all of that. So I've never. Have y'all ever been? Have you? I don't know if some of y'all are parents of teenagers, but have y'all ever felt like shit? I'll do a day or two in jail because some of these kids, ooh, they be trying you, and you just be like thinking in the back of your head, like, damn, it's to the point where I'm thinking about going to jail for a day or two because your mouth is worth it. Your mouth, your attitude, it's worth me going to jail for a day or two. Oh, and let me tell you another thing about teenagers. They will eat you out of a house and a home, okay? Teenagers have this bottomless pit as stomach. I don't know where their food goes, but it disappears and so does your money. Yes, dirty lettuce kits are very expensive. Cooking with Dee Dee. Girl, you have 5 girls and 1 boy. Whoo, child. I am praying for you. But anyways, anywho, and then complain that they have nothing. Yes, that's what they do. That's teenagers for you. I miss when they were little too. I think my ideal age for a child, my favorite age is like that, um, like toddler. I want to say like 3 to like 5. I like that age. I like that when they were that age because they were still cute, you know, and they didn't test your gangster, but they're vocal enough to tell you what they want and don't want, and they're potty trained by that time, and they can walk. But they're still small enough to stay in a stroller if I need a stroller. So yes, I think my ideal age is like the age between 3 and 5. Cause they're still cute and I can still dress you how I want to dress you. There's no sass. And I can put that ass in the stroller if I have to, because sometimes I need a stroller to put my stuff. Someone said, Deanna said, when they start saying no, I'm good after that. Yeah. Anywho, 5-year-olds won't stay in the stroller. They won't. But when they get tired and sleepy and then it's time for that nap, I'm almost certain that they will sit in that stroller and shut the hell up. So, Kawana, girl, move at your own pace. Do not let society think that you're doing anything wrong by waiting to have kids. I mean, the only thing I would say is that we are women, and women have biologically, we have a clock. So if you do want to have kids, yes, ideally it will be before you turn 35, but don't let people discourage you. Don't let society discourage you thinking that because you don't have a child that you're doing something wrong. Go at your own pace. Children are expensive. Children are needy. And yeah, go at your pace. Fuck what society thinks. So that's my advice. Um. Okay, so we're gonna get into this conversation about Chris Rock and Will Smith. And I know you guys seen or heard because it's all over social media. It's all over the internet. It literally took over the internet and has been taking over the internet for the last not even 24 hours yet. So, I'm not going to get into whether the slap was real or fake. I want to get into the reasoning. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Will Smith was wrong? Hmm, interesting. Okay, so y'all want my insight? I don't think he's wrong because you don't know what someone's breaking point is, and it does not matter when you're at a breaking point. You're okay, y'all. Kfis Foundation.
Hello, is this Connie?
Yes, this is her.
Carla, how are you?
Hi, Carla. How are you?
Good, thanks. Do you guys have a? Did you get a group birthday card or anything for Calvin?
Um, we we did a staff one, but I don't know if there's another one that's going around for him or not. I think you might want to check in with Yep about that.
Okay, I'm sending her an email right now. Is she in today?
Yeah, she should be in the office today. I'm not in the office because
Okay.
I'm work.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm working
you're not in
remotely
the office.
today.
You're so funny. I just sent her an email. Okay, great. I got it. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Carla. Have a great one.
You too.
Bye bye. Sorry, y'all. Kfis Foundation.
Hi, Gabriella. I was hoping to speak with Corliss.
Master speaking.
Sure, it's Kaylee with Beacon Hill.
She's not in the office today. Would you like to leave her a quick voicemail?
That'd be great.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Sorry. Foundation.
Hi, we just spoke. I was being transferred to Corliss's voicemail, but it said I was I don't think I was connected to the right place.
Give me 1 second.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. That's the right number to me. Okay. I didn't think the joke was that bad to warrant a slap. I think Will was wrong for putting his hands on Chris. I think violence is never the answer, period. I'm not much even feeling Will Smith or Chris Rock. If it's an all if it's an act, how is it right or wrong? Okay, so the smack itself is okay. So let me put my 2 cents in it right quick before. Let me put my 2 cents. Sorry, I didn't mute my conversation, my word conversation, but it's okay. Um, I don't think that. Okay, so this is the issue. If someone is speaking distastefully on your wife in your face, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's not, first of all, that's not his first time speaking on Jada at the Oscars on a stage like that. That wasn't Chris's first time speaking on her. Okay, that's one. Two, internet jokes is one thing. People make the internet jokes about Will for the last what two summers now, and or 2 years or whatever. He has been the butt of everyone's jokes, and he has hidden a lot of that with laughs and smiles. Like he said, laughs and smiles. And I understand where he was coming from. Like, like there is a time and place for everything, but when the joke is different between having the joke being said on the internet, and there's nothing that you can do on the internet, because what can you do once something's on the internet? There's not really much you can control, right? But if the joke is in your face, I'm sorry, like there is no pulling you to the side or pulling you to the backstage to speak to you in private for something you said about my wife publicly. That's how I feel about that. Now, should he slap them? No. I think he should. If you were to go up to that stage, I feel like you should have went up there, said what you had to say. You can still say, "Don't have my wife's name in your mouth," because I wholeheartedly agree with him. Don't have my wife's name in your mouth. You could have said that without having to smack him, but does it warrant a smack? I mean, we live in a day and age where like you can't keep saying stuff and making jokes about stuff and not feel the repercussions. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Now, the joke was not about the whole August Alcina thing. It's not about their love life. It was definitely about her hair, her baldness. Um, and I felt, not in Will's defense, but I felt this about Chris. Like Chris had Chris Rock had made a documentary about black women and black hair. Okay, do we remember that documentary, right? You made a whole documentary speaking on black women. You're speaking on behalf of black women and speaking on behalf of black women and the discrimination that they have with their hair. And then you turn around on a white man's stage to use a black woman as the butt of your joke when you did a whole documentary on black women and their hair. And this woman is suffering from, whether he knows that she was suffering from from this hair disorder or not, it's still distasteful because you made a whole documentary about it, preached about it, and then turn around and stand on a white man's stage and distastefully use a black woman as a butt of your joke. No, that's not uplifting your own. That's bringing down your own on a white man's stage to entertain who? The white man. That's that to me. I'm. I don't want to say it warrants a slap, but come on, bro. You knew what you was doing. And now they're saying, well, he didn't write the joke. There were writers for the joke. There's a teleprompter, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that makes it even worse because now you're a puppet. Now you're a puppet. Now instead of you willingly saying, like, now you see the joke. You see that the joke is a black woman and a black her hair. And now you're willing to say the joke publicly, globally, on this stage to the dismiss right in their face. Not you're not saying it online. You're not saying it on the internet. You're saying it to. Never mind. And that's even worse. Dirty Letter said it was a joke about a bald headed being G.I. Jane. G.I. Jane, not G.I. Joe, but G.I. Jane who isn't even black. Exactly. You're comparing her to a bald white woman, a fictional white woman. This is a black woman you're speaking on. You're making jokes about. It's not about race, but but you shouldn't, like, it's not about race, but I'm sorry, like, you're not, we're at a place where black women needs to be protected. And why are you standing on a grand stage like the Oscars? And this is not your first time speaking on somebody's wife. This is your second or third time speaking on somebody's wife. This time it happens to be in their face because the first time he spoke on them, on Jada, was when Jada was boycotting the Oscars because of lack of diversity. And you spoke on her. You were hosting the Oscars that year. Again, you were hosting the Oscars that year, and you made fun of Jada not being there because of the lack of diversity. And then now this year, Jada only came to support her husband for his nomination for Best Actor, and now we're taken away from his achievement and accolades of being a Best Actor in a category that's basically made for a white man. And he won that wholeheartedly. He is well deserved. But then now we can't even celebrate that because we're talking about Chris and Will. It was distasteful because she has a medical condition, not because she's black. Yep. But it also has a lot. I mean, you're absolutely right. It's also because I feel like that joke should not be coming from, well, that joke shouldn't be coming from anybody at all. But it was worse because it came from a black man about a black woman, and that's how I feel about it. And I'm not condoning the violence, though. I'm not condoning the violence. I'm not. But how far will you go to protect your family? Will attacked a reporter because um the reporter tried to kiss him in the mouth. The reporter is a male, and in the midst of their hug, the reporter went in for a kiss at Will's mouth. So yeah, reaction. Like he didn't like smack him, but it was like a tap. I mean, he did make some other comments after the fact. He was like, "Man, I should have sucker punched him or whatever." But no, you're not gonna. That at what point is that not considered sexual harassment? But that's my input. I think that's what made it worse is the fact that it was a black woman. Casey, we're talking about the Will Smith situation. I don't know. Like, how far would you go to protect your family? I don't think he was thinking rationally because you never know when somebody's breaking point is. And I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. And but I'm also standing on the, violence is not the answer. So I am kind of torn between that because I don't like to promote violence and I would never promote violence, but at the same time it's like how far would you go to protect your family, and what is your breaking point? At what point do you say, I mean, like you really don't announce it, right? You don't announce when your breaking point is. It just happens. When you're there, when that bottle cap is there, like, and the soda has been shaken, there's really no, you really don't know when it's just gonna explode. It's gonna explode, and you just don't know when. And it's sad, and that had to be Chris who gets smacked. I'm not taking away from the smack itself. Like I'm not saying that is right, but and the crazy thing is that he was actually laughing to hide the embarrassment. He was laughing at the joke, but then he looked over and everybody saw her face. Everybody saw Jada's face. Everyone was like, "Oh shit!" And when he saw his wife's face and how it hurt her feelings, that's when he went into protector mode. He said, "Nah, all right, I try to laugh this off to hide the embarrassment, but now I look at my wife and I see that my wife is hurt." And I'm her protector. I'm her husband. So what am I going to do? I'm going to protect her. I mean, it's kind of too late to say what he should have did. I think he should have went up. I still think he should have went to the stage. I think because you need to see where I'm coming from, and you're gonna see me walk from my seat to your face and confront you. Now the smack, not so much, but I do. I wouldn't be mad if he went up to the stage and say, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth." I wouldn't be mad at it. But Deanna, that's where I'm at. Like I, you don't disagree with him, but you don't agree with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he snapped too. Because just a couple weeks ago, someone said something about Laverne Cox made a comment on the red carpet talking about entanglements. Like, why are you bringing that up? We're not here. Like, I'm not here. I'm not at these award shows to answer those type of questions. I'm at these elite award shows to accept my award or be nominated for something. Like, why would Laverne? It's not an interview, a sit down interview. It's a red carpet interview. So red carpet interviews are different. Red carpet interviews are talking about the excitement of the award show or what you wearing. Like, well, who do you wear? What are you wearing tonight? Or who are you wearing tonight? Oh, I'm wearing Gucci, or I'm wearing Dolce & Gabbana. Blah, blah, blah. That's what a red carpet interview is, not to talk about entanglements. So that warrants a smack to. If he, I mean, Laverne is a rightfully a woman, and I wouldn't condone him smacking a woman, but I wouldn't be mad if Jada stepped in and said something at that time. Like, why are you bringing up my husband being honored? Why are you bringing up my entanglements on a red carpet interview? I wouldn't be mad if Jada said something to Laverne. She didn't. She kept it cute, but and that's another thing. I don't know why people keep bringing the entanglement anyway, because the entanglement has nothing to do with the last night's joke. Sorry, I have like dry spots in my lips. Uh-oh, my dogs just made their way in here. Ain't nobody told y'all to come in here. And Kelly, you better not bring your butt in here, because I'm trying not to, but I have this like dry patch. Um, I'm trying not to, y'all, but all right, y'all yelling at me. But yeah, I just say hi, Marky. I just think that the entanglement has nothing to do with um with what's going on. Like, first of all, the entanglement happened almost 2 years ago, and it doesn't warrant, like, why are you bringing up something that happened? First of all, I feel like Will and Jada both controlled that narrative. They allowed things to come out about their relationship, private matters or their relationship. They allowed that to come out, right? And I feel as though because they allowed it, and they even put out statements and did interviews regarding their relationship, that was their way of controlling their narrative, because it's coming from my mouth. It's coming from my mouth. It's coming from, I am the source. So me and my wife, we are the source. So it's coming from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but they made that part of their relationship open to the public, and yes, it leaves room for people to talk and make jokes. But at the same time, there are time and place for those type of jokes and those type of comments. Like I said, that Laverne Cox situation, that was a red carpet interview. You're and he's getting ready to be honored for something at that specific award show or that specific ceremony, and why are you bringing up entanglements to Jada at that? Then turn around and like, and people keep saying, well, he don't have that energy for August, da 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 da. At that time, at that point in time in their marriage, they were in an open marriage. They said it themselves. They were in an open marriage. Nobody cheated on anybody. They allowed that information to come out the way it did. They controlled that narrative. Now, how the internet took it and switched it around, that's on the internet. But what you're not going to do is shame us for speaking our truth. And yeah, that's exactly now he's not gonna be known, or his, like, he was honored yesterday. He won a very prestigious award for best actor, and now that whole light has been diminished over something that his emotions that he could not control. All right, no, we're not gonna condone violence, guys. Please. We all have different views, different opinions, and we're gonna be, let's be respective of someone else's opinion and views, just because even though their views are not yours. So we're having a conversation. This is an open conversation. So no one is right, no one is wrong, because at the end of the day, we're still the outside. All of us are still the outside looking in. We don't know what Will is dealing with. We don't know what Chris is dealing with. So we can only give our point of view, and none of our point of view is wrong or right. I use Cetaphil, and just moisturizer on my face. Yeah, what we say don't even matter. Exactly, Kasaya. What we say don't even matter. So there's no point of arguing, because what we say is not gonna matter. And how y'all run your household is not how Will does it. It's not how I do it. So everybody runs their household differently, and we're just here to chit chat and share our point of view and share our outside opinions. Because at the end of the day, we're all outsiders. We don't know their relationship. We don't know what made Will do the things he did yesterday. We don't. We didn't know. We don't know what was the Mentos that that was thrown into the bottle of Coke. And y'all know what happens when Mentos goes in a bottle of Coke. It explodes. We don't know what it was. So that's how I feel too. Tina Bean. I felt like if he didn't do anything or didn't say anything, he'll be a softie or he'll be painted as this person who don't protect his wife. But then the moment that he does, oh, Will wrong for that. So it was a lose-lose for him anyway. That's how I feel. I think, and again, this is my opinions. These are not facts. I think they banned Kanye because one, Kanye peed on his Grammys, so I don't think he gives a damn about no Oscars. One, two, he publicly harassed his wife and her new boyfriend for moving on. And he cannot get mad because he was prancing around with these, no offense, but he was prancing around with these YT women. And so he is no more wrong than she is. So, and I would hate, the only thing that I'm afraid of, I would hate for Will to lose his award, and I would hate for the next person to receive that. If he was to lose that award, if they were to take that award back from him, and they would give it to the next runner up, I would, as a next runner up, I would be opposed to receiving it because I'm not going to receive something that was taken from someone else by default. I want to know that I received this award wholeheartedly and I won this wholeheartedly, not because somebody else fucked up and I was the runner up. That's just me. But yeah, he peed on his Grammy. Like he had a whole video. I think it was a video of him with the Grammy in the toilet and he peed on it. God, someone is. He thought it looked fake. I thought it was fake at first too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he need. I think he needs to move on. That's how I mean, probably now he doesn't care about it, but at first he did care, and he's putting too much energy into Pete. I think he's putting way too much. He's putting way too much energy into the guy that she's dating, versus her putting into, like, you're getting mad at her one dude, and you already dated a couple of females after during our separation, so you can't even get mad at her one that she's still with, and you over here prancing with different women. So, but that's just my The industry is demonic. I think so too. I think so too. But see, the thing is, I've said this before. I feel like some people need to understand that um, a lot of these people, these celebrities, are human. Okay, they're human. They are not robots. They need to People need to stop idolizing them and thinking that they are supposed to be our role models. No, we are supposed to be our role models. We are supposed to be our role models to our kids and stop depending on celebrities to be role models to our kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, cuz these celebrities are human too. They have human feelings. So, people like Will Smith and Chris and Kanye, you know, they live in a society where people like they are part of this elite and think that they're just because they're part of this elite group or they're that they're celebrities that they can't be touched or whatever, but at the end of the day they bleed the same color we bleed. They're human. They have feelings. They have wives. They have kids. Now, had he not protect his wife last night, regardless of the act itself, whether it was wrong or right, he felt at that time he felt like it was right, the right thing to do to protect him and his wife and his family. Because at the end, like his kids are watching the Oscars too, so it's like how can you let this man say something about our mother? So you have to understand from both. I'm not condoning the violence. I'm talking about take the violence out of it. He did what he had to do by going up there and confronting Chris. Was the smack warranted? No, but he did what he had to do. Rita, I agree with you. And the only reason why I'm kind of like on a fence about defending Will is because Chris Rock is a comedian, and we all know that comedians do have they use their platform to make jokes that we would never ever dare say out of our mouths. You know what I'm saying? Like they back then comedians could talk about race, they can talk about um sexuality and things like that and in their skits or in their comedy, and nobody says anything. But nowadays it's like we are so sensitive that one little thing it can get someone, a comedian, canceled. That's how I feel. But like I said, Will, that was his breaking point. That was his breaking point. Yep, that's what I said, Raquel. Um, no, because so Raquel said only Will know how serious Jada feel about her condition and immediately reacted to the pain he saw on her face. Yes, because at first he was laughing to hide the embarrassment, but then when he looked to his left and he realized that his wife's face was like in disgust, it automatically turned from laughing to protector mode. I don't think Chris will get. I don't think he deserves to get canceled. I don't think Chris deserves to get canceled. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the joke was distasteful, but I don't think it warrants for him to be canceled. Tina Bean, that's exactly what I said earlier. Um, it's even more touchy subject because of how us black women regard our hair. And that's exactly what I said earlier when I mentioned his documentary, Chris's documentary on black women and black hair, and then how he turned around and used a black woman as the butt of his joke. I that's where I was like, I don't see that being fair. How, you or backing black women up, but then, the moment you're on this platform or on this grand stage, you chose a black woman to use as a joke for your whatever. I mean, the whole audience, we the audience, like the world saw that, and we were all in shock, and I think that's why they were all talking about it. um Fitness and more with Amber. What she said, what if he didn't write that joke and had a script to say it? And this is what I was saying earlier was, there are reports saying that he did not write the joke, and I feel as though that's even worse, because how do you allow someone, and I'm pretty sure that the writers of the joke were not people of color. So how do you allow these YT people to write jokes about a black woman, and you're willing to say it on the stage to the whole world and embarrass her? Nikki, you said maybe people didn't know that she had that disorder, which is probably a lot of people probably don't know, but I only know because she made a public statement about it. So, um, I can't blame him for not knowing, but it's not like it was a secret amongst their family. Like she did share it with the public. She did share it with the world how she felt about it, how it made her feel, why she cut her hair, and all of that. So she did share that, and I did see on a couple of news outlets. So, and blogs and stuff. So it was public. I can say that much. Now my question would be, what would happen if it was Chris Rock and a white man went on stage and slapped him? What would the conversation be right now? I think it would be the same, but there's going to be a lot of race being thrown in it. And this is where I stand on it. I understand. I'm not saying it's right, because it's not. It's not. I'm not condoning it. I'm not saying it's right, but I understand Will's point of view. And I also feel as though Chris should not be canceled. That's that on that. Will deserves every bit of that award yesterday. He deserves his light to shine. His feelings are valid. However, the smack, that's debatable. But we can talk about the slap all day and all night. But his feelings, I know for a fact that his feelings are valid. He deserves the award, and he has every right to defend his wife and his family. And I also don't believe that Chris should be canceled. No, Chris should not be canceled for that. Was he wrong? Yes, but I don't think he should be canceled. Nikki says, I don't know. I hate to see our black men stooping to violence. They are trying to reverse the narrative, not encourage it. Oh, we are trying to reverse the narrative, not encourage it. That's my take, but I wish them all well. I agree. Um, and I think that's part of where his speech came in, where he said, you know, where he's at his highest, the devil will step in and try to take over, and you know, you cannot allow the devil to take over. And at that little amount of time that he walked up to that stage and smacked Chris, that's the moment he allowed the devil to take over. That's how I feel. The only so um okay, so hold on, let me read this. Will had the right to be angry, but there is a time and place for everything. Maybe pulling Chris aside and talking it out man to man would have been better. Yes, I 50% agree on that. And I say that because the distastefulness of the joke itself, and the disrespect was loud and on a stage. So then the reaction should be loud and on a stage. That's how I feel. I'm not gonna pull you to the side privately to speak on something that you said publicly. The apology needs to be as loud as the action, right? Now, like I said, had he went up there and said, "Keep my wife's name out your mouth," that would have been better than him smacking him, and that would have placed them in a position where I'm not to be played with. I'm in your face and I'm telling you publicly, stop saying my wife's name without having to smack him. That's what I think he should have did. But we're past that. The damage is already done. The smack had already been delivered. So here we are. There's no like we can talk about what he should have, could have, would have done. In my opinion, that's better than not doing anything at all. Going up there, pulling a Kanye, going up there and say, "Hey, keep my wife's name out your mouth." And if you do it again, then I'm gonna lay my hands on you. But keep my wife's name out your mouth, and we good. If you said that publicly, I would have been 110,000% okay with it. Yes, dirty lettuce. I agree. Like I said, the damage is done. The slap was delivered. Here we are. Here we are. Again, This is where I stand. I wish the smack didn't happen. I did wish he did go. I did want him to go up there and confront Chris publicly because, like I said, the joke was made publicly, so the confrontation should have been publicly. But I don't think a smack was warranted, and that's it. But here we are. But I do want to congratulate Will because I don't think anybody has yet to say congratulations to Will. Congratulations to Will Smith for winning that award. That is a very prestigious award. Best Actor is the one of the biggest at the Oscars, at the Academy. Best Actor, not supporting actor, but actor in a category against all these greats, and you won. I want to say congratulations to him because it is well deserved. And it's so sad that that slap had taken over his entire work, hard work, sweat, and tears that he did to put into that movie and to make him win the award in the first place. So I hope he, is congratulated. You know, but yeah, I hope he, I hope that this does not diminish his accomplishments. I feel like he should have been winning an Oscars for Best Actor. Pursuit of Happiness is one of the greatest movies that he ever did, and I feel like he should have gotten a Best Actor award for that. But here we are, and so congratulations to him. Someone said I can't see a Chris Rock movie no more. And Chris Rock has did amazing work in his time too. I read that Chris Rock is not gonna put. He's not gonna. He's not gonna press charges. And me too. I hope he gets to keep his award. I really do. You know what? Hold on, you guys. Someone sent me $1.99, and I didn't get to see who sent it to me. So whoever sent that, and I don't know how far it was, but I'm just now seeing it, and I want to say thank you so much. My damn dogs. So I'm just catching up on some of the comments. But anyways, so that's that on that. Lila's birthday is next Saturday. Her birthday's on a Saturday, and I'm not gonna do anything for her until the week after because she's gonna be with her dad this weekend. Or yeah, this weekend. Oh no, this Saturday. She gonna be 14 this Saturday. Yes, I'm working from home. The Jocelyn lawsuit. I don't know too much about that. I don't know. I don't know much detail on that. I keep hicking at my lip. I don't know, Jocelyn. I don't. I can't speak on her. I don't know what's going on with that woman. But yep, 14. Anywho, I'm getting ready to sign. Oh, we've been on here for a minute, y'all. I don't look like I have a 14-year-old. I know. That's what I get all the time. But I am getting ready to sign off. I'm going to send some emails before I sign off on work for the day. I don't have any plans today. And yes, I do want more kids. Sorry, Gigi. I've been here for almost an hour and a half now, so I really gotta go. I hope you get to watch the my live from the beginning. But thank you guys for commenting. Thank you guys for engaging in conversation with me today. Thank you for your input. Thank you for um just tuning in and having a chat with me. I appreciate it. So I love y'all. Peace, love, and blessings. Oh, look, Nikki said it too. Peace, love, and blessings. Peace, love, and blessings to y'all. Okay. So I will talk to y'all later. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Be safe, stay dangerous, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.